You are two captain?
Yes.
Yes.
You're captain, Sherven and Tsherne.
Yes.
Yes, yes. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27?
31.
31.
Yeah, I just turned 31.
Wow.
And there's a long time you are in the US Army?
Yes. 8 years.
8 years in the US Army?
And 4 years.
4 years only.
Yes.
What is your story in the US Army? How do you go in the US Army? Why do you go in the US Army?
I joined when I was 19,
Yeah.
and I went into the Indiana National Guard to help pay for college. And then I was in the National Guard here while I was going to school.
Mm-hmm.
I got my degree. Then I went on active duty as an officer.
Yes.
And I was going to school here as well, and I wanted to pay for school.
Yes.
And I found out about the program, and I liked what I saw, and I liked what I was going to future be doing as, as an officer. So I signed up and received a scholarship.
Why have you chosen to go in the Army? It was a vocation for you?
I came here and I took the ROTC class,
Yes.
and I really liked the stuff I was learning, the stuff that the people that I was going to be around, and the job.
Yes.
And so I just decided to pursue it as a career.
Yes.
Same for me as well. Not knowing if I was going to stay in for 20 years for retirement, but what it can do in the short term is train you very well in a specific field,
Yes.
give you great job experience, great networking experience, and then prepare you for another job in the civilian life.
Ah, yes. And you knew it was a dangerous thing to go in the US Army when you go in?
Yes, but it was a little bit more complicated. I joined before the terrorist attack in 9/11,
Yeah.
and so I wasn't expecting to be involved in Iraq or Afghanistan, but you still had an idea that it's potentially a dangerous job.
Yes, yes.
Same thing. It's you don't think about it,
Mm.
but you know the realization is there. It's just something you
It's
live
just
with.
part of the job.
It's just part of the job. I mean, you
Yes.
live with it. I mean, the statistics. They tell you have a better chance of getting in a car wreck and getting killed on 465. More of a chance of that happening than dying in war.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you just don't think about it.
When do you go to Iraq?
I went in 2004 for 4 months,
4 months?
and then I went in the summer of 2006 for a year.
For a year?
Yes.
You was a volunteer or you was designated?
Well, the first time I volunteered to go.
Yes.
The second time, it was kind of both.
Yes, yes, yes. And what was your job in Iraq for the first time?
The first time I was a supply officer.
Yeah.
I was in a field artillery battalion, but within that unit I was helping them get supplies and equipment. And then the second time I spent a year training at the Iraqi army.
Nice. And you was near the front?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The first time I was in Ramadi, and the second time I was in Bakuba. Here I was working with Iraqi infantry.
Yes.
We would go out and we would patrol. We had certain villages that were assigned to us to take care of.
Yes.
We'd go out and we would train the Iraqi army to do operations, and then we'd go with them
Yes.
on their operations.
It was training. You training Iraqi.
Training and then executing.
Yes.
Going out and doing
Yes.
the operation.
Yes, yes. And at the beginning of the military operation in Iraq, when Saddam Hussein was again in you was here? You was in Iraq?
No, at the very beginning, we were both still in college.
Yes.
And then as soon as we graduated, we finished our training and then went over. Yeah, what they call the initial push,
Yes.
the main invasion, that was already complete by the time I got there.
Yes, yes. Yeah. You was there to the security mission?
Yes.
Yes. And did you feel there was dangerous near you?
Yes. It was dangerous everywhere. Yes.
What kind of life you had there? You heard the bomb. You saw some.
Yes, I mean that was part of everyday life, hearing rockets and missiles and shooting.
Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And you live in what was your condition of life? You was in a hostel or in a tent?
We were in what used to be Saddam's army
Yes.
base. We took over the base and we're living in the barracks there.
Have you been attacked by terrorists?
Yes,
during your-
yes.
Yes. And it was you was injured?
No, I was never
No.
injured. No.
No, never injured.
It's hard to explain. Sometimes they're big attacks and they're well planned, and sometimes they're not. And sometimes you're more vulnerable, sometimes you're not. It's just we just say it's a roll of the dice. You never know
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Do you remember the more impressive attack?
Yeah, you always remember the impressive ones.
When it was?
There were several. One about a year ago now.
A year
actually.
ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's several dead or several injuries with
No, not Americans. No.
not Americans.
No. We tend to do a pretty good job protecting ourselves. We have very good armor, very good armored vehicles.
Yes.
So.
And how the military, of the U.S. soldier do to keep up with us? You have some entertainment, so.
Oh yes, yeah. We have satellite television.
Yes.
There's a special armed forces network that they broadcast satellite,
Yes.
and then people around here, family, friends, they send movies and DVDs and stuff. So you
Yes.
can watch on your computer.
Same in Afghanistan too.
Same in Afghanistan.
Same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a television in my room with satellite.
Mhm.
Had a computer, Xbox,
Yes.
video games.
Yes. Yes.
So it was not that bad.
And you, what is your job in the army in Afghanistan?
I worked in what's called the Operations Center. I was part of the Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force.
What is it?
Combined Joint just means we had people from all over the world who were part of the
Yeah.
International Security Assistance Force, ISAF. Have you heard of
Yes.
ISAF?
Yes.
Work with us, and also people from the United States Navy and Air Force and Marines.
Yeah.
So that's where you get Combined Joint, and then Special Operations was just special forces.
Yes.
I actually worked with, I think the term is the GIG, the French,
Mhm.
the GIG, is that right?
Yes.
Special Forces, Frogmen, you guys
Yes.
call them, right? Can you explain?
GIGN.
GIGN, yes.
GIGN is a groupe d'intervention gendarmerie nationale.
Gendarmerie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's special.